to share with you my wish list plants. I have 10 listed, and they're, for the most part, basic plants that I've seen people get at their Home Depot, with a few that they haven't, but you know, it's a wish list, so we gotta have a little bit of everything on there. I'm gonna go through them. I'm going to put pictures of them here, and yeah, tell you why I like them and why I want them. So yeah. Okay, so the first one that I'm interested in obtaining is a Dracaena Massionii, I think is how they say it. It's the Sansevieria Wilfin, right? I know they're Dracaenas now, but still, Dracaena Wilfin. I really like that plant, how just the structure of it and how like wide it goes. I have a couple of the other Sansevierias, and I feel like if I could get a Wilfin that would go into my Sansevieria collection, it would kind of round out my Sansevieria collection. And they do have variegated types of these plants, but I just want a regular, plain old Wilfin Sansevieria. Sometimes the variegated forms of plants are harder to take care of, and I prefer to start off with the regular forms, and then once I kind of master how to take care of those plants, I go on to variegated. So yeah, that's the first one on my wish list. All right, the second one that is on my wish list is another Dracaena. It's the Dracaena Bentel Sensation, or the scientific name is Dracaena Trifascatia prane. And I saw this Sansevieria or Dracaena on Nick Pileggi's channel, and I really like the structure of that. That one, they're more narrow. They usually are some type of like, it almost looks like white and green, and from everyone that I've seen have them, they say it's really easy to grow, and it's another Sansevieria that I think would complete kind of like my Sansevieria collection. So those are the two Dracaenas on my list. Going on to the next genus is... Okay, so the next genus on my wish list is Skindaxus. And the specific one that I want is the Skindaxus pictus jade, or the jade pothos, jade satin pothos, right? Something like that. Anyway, I have the Arginaris, and I have the Exotica. So I think if I could get the jade, that would round out my like Skindaxus collection. And I think having all three of those next to each other in like a little planter or something would look really pretty. And yeah, it would look really pretty with the other ones. So that's why I want to add that one to my collection. So the fourth plant on my basic plant wish list is the Pepperoni Hope, or the Pepperoni rotundifolia is a scientific name. So that plant reminds me of Hoyas with the round leaves. It almost reminds me of like a knockoff version of the Hoya Matilde or the Hoya serpens. And Hoyas right now are kind of like really expensive, so you know, I'll go for the alternative, and that is the Pepperoni Hope. It also looks really pretty when it's trailing. It's supposed to be an easy growing plant, and I'd really like to add that to my peperomia collection. I have a little peperomia collection. I don't really like all peperomias. I'm kind of picky on the peperomias that I do like, but the Hope really does look like one I would really like, so I'm on the hunt for that one. Okay, so the fifth plant on my plant wish list is another peperomia. This one is the Peperomia String of Turtles. Yeah, Peperomia String of Turtles, or Peperomia Prosata. Now this plant, again, is just cute. It's a big trailing plant, not big, but it trails really easily. It has like really cute design on it. It's supposed to be easy, although I've seen mixed videos. Some say it's easy, some people can't keep it alive. So I'd like to give it a try and add that one also to my Pepperoni collection. I really like trailing plants and vining plants. I think they're really pretty. I think they're also relatively simple to take care of for the most part. So yeah, string of turtles. Looking for that guy. Turtle. Okay. Alright, so the 6th plant on my plant wish list, we're getting into philodendrons now. Okay, so this is where they kind of border whether or not you can just find these at Home Depot. So the first one I would really like to get, which I think people have found at Home Depot or Lowe's, or just it's pretty common, people have found it, I just haven't, is the Philodendron Neon, the neon philodendron, the trailing kind, not the upright kind. I have the upright kind, and that's it has a different genus name from what I looked up when I was researching philodendrons. I can't remember it now, but they're 2 different genus of plants, not genus, but I guess maybe genus. I don't know. They're different plants though. They are different. They have different names. If you Google and you look them up, they're different names. Anyway. Alright, so this one, I think it would be really nice to add this one to my Philodendron Brazil. I have like a little neon one. I have the heart-shaped, I have this one, I have the regular heart-shaped one, just the jade green one. And I would really like to add the neon one to this. And going on to, I think we're on to number 7, would be the Philodendron Rio, which looks a lot like the Brazil, except there's a white stripe down the middle. And I really, again, I'm kind of like, I find a couple plants that I really like, I'm good at taking care of them, and then I try to expand that collection to include the ones that I think would look really pretty in like a planter together, or hanging, trailing in like a little, display. So that's kind of how I pick and choose what plants I want to bring into my collection. So yeah, Philodendron Rio, looking for you. All right, now I think this is number 8. I think we're gonna, whatever number it is, the next one that I'm interested in adding into my collection is the Philodendron Hastatum, or the Silver Sword. I think this one would look really good with the philodendrons that I have currently. I have the Imperial Red, the Congo Rojo, the Moonlight or Moonlight, and I have the Neon upright philodendron. So adding that one would just, expand the colors that I have growing, and I think it would look really cool to have them all next to each other, and as they're all growing, have all the different leaves like next to each other, and then at the base have like different color greens. I think that would look really pretty, and so that's why I would like to add that one to my collection. Alright, so the last 2 are more, they're not rare. None of these plants I don't think are rare. But they're harder to find. I guess there's a lot of demand, so the prices are expensive and up there, and I'll wait until they fall out of favor. So the next one is the Philodendron Domesticum, or the Royal Queen. This plant is also, it would go so pretty. I feel like if we could have the Rojo Congo come up with the red, and the Prince of Orange, and the Moonshine, and the Neon, and then we have a dark Royal Queen leaf coming up, and all of those colors coming up together would be so pretty. So I want to add that one to my collection. And then the last one that I would like to add to my collection is the Philodendron, it's called Eerubensis, or the Pink Princess. Again, same reason. I think having all of those different philodendrons growing next to each other, all the different colors growing up, I'd like to trail all of those growing up, like put them on poles or on like like I can't even think of what it's called, but one of those, like, they put them on the tops of fences, you know what I'm saying? Those whatever they are, you put them on the wall, and all of them just climb all the way up with all the different kinds, and then have them zigzag into each other. Like, that would be really pretty. That would be a wall I want in my home. So that's why I want to add that one to my collection. And yeah, so those are my top 10 basic wish list plants. I hope you can't hear my neighbors coming in and out. I don't know what happens. Every time I try to record, people are running around. But it's life, so it's alright. Alright guys, so share down in the comments what you guys really think are cool, and what are your basic wish list plants. Like, I don't care about your rare wish list plants, like, you know, I feel like those are all the same and everybody wants the same one, but the basic ones, I feel like that's where people's personalities really come out and show. It's like, what basic plants do you want? So share them in the comments below, let me know, turn me on to some of them that maybe I haven't seen or haven't heard of. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.